Tunggu dulu guys.
Hi, I'm from Indonesia, bro. Thank you.
but every touch is your love. It's true love. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you keep me coming for you.
And in Miami, the air was hot from summer, and sweet dripping off me before I even knew her name. La la la, it felt like a la la la, yeah, no. Sapphire moonlight, we danced for hours in the sun, tequila sunrise. Her body feel right in my hands, la la la. It felt like a la la la, yeah. I love it when you call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need ya, but every touch is your love. It's true love. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you know I love it when you call me señorita. I wish it wasn't so damn hard to leave ya, but every touch is true love. It's true love. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you keep me coming for you. Like in the hotel, there's just some things that never change. You say we just friends, but friends don't know the way you taste. La la la. Cause it knows me a long time coming, doesn't let me fall. The way you listen, trust me, hooked on your tongue. Ooh, love you can't sit steadily, don't stop. I love it when you call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need ya, but every touch is true love. It's true love. Oh, I should be running. Ooh, you know I love it when you call me señorita. I wish it wasn't so hard to leave ya, but every touch is true love. It's true love. Ooh, I should be running. Ooh, you keep me coming for ya. All along I've been coming for ya, and I hope it means something to you. Call my name, I'll be coming for ya. Coming for ya. For ya. Oh, she love it when I come.
Oh yeah. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you keep me coming for ya.
I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to save me. This all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. I need somebody to heal, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way I'm not a pain. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled around. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved, and I tend to close my eyes when it hurts. Sometimes I fall into your arms. I'll be safe in your sound till I come back around. For now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled around. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved, but now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled around. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. I'm at a party I don't wanna be at, and I don't ever wear a suit and tie. Wondering if I could sneak out the back. Nobody's even looking me in my eyes. Can you take my hand, finish my drink, say shall we dance, oh yeah. You know I love you, did I ever tell ya? You make it better like that. Don't think I fit in at this party. Everyone's got too much to say. I always feel like I'm nobody. Oh, who wants to fit in anyway? Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. And you're making me feel like maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. Cause I don't care, as long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere. And you're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. We at a party we don't wanna be at. Trying to talk but we can hear ourselves. Reach your lips, I'd rather kiss them right back. With all these people all around, I'm crippled with anxiety. But I'm told it's where I'm supposed to be. You know what? It's kinda crazy cause I really don't mind. And you make it better like that. Don't think we fit in at this party. Everyone's got too much to say, yeah. When we walked in I said I'm sorry, but now I think that we should stay. Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. Yeah, you're making me feel like maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. Cause I don't care, as long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere. And you're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the better nights when I'm with my baby, yeah.
We couldn't turn around till we were upside down. I'll be the bad guy now, but no, I ain't too proud. I couldn't be there, even when I tried. You don't believe it, we do this every time. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flame cause we can't let it go. Run away but we're running in circles. Run away, I dare you to do something. I'm waiting on you again, so I don't take the blame. Run away but we're running in circles. Run away,
picture me. Tell me how's it feel sitting up there, feeling so high but too far away to hold me. You know I'm the one who put you up there, name in the sky. Does it ever get lonely thinking you could live without me, thinking you could live without me? Baby, I'm the one who put you up there. I don't know why. Thinking you could live without me, live without me. Baby, I'm the
Bang,
one
itu gimana caranya bang berobat sama benerin motor bang? Berobat sama benerin motor,
love but 100 tries.
benerin motor.
Running from the demons in your mind. Then I took
Oh, berobat gimana? Ini habis pingsan gara-gara kelaparan.
Said I catch you if you fall, and if they laugh I'll get them all.
Udah ini mati gitu loh, habis hidup lagi. Ngurang 5.000 tuh duit. Kan ngurang 5.000 tuh gara-gara kelaparan.
Sitting up there, feeling so high but too far away to hold me. You know I'm the one who put you up there, name in the sky. Does it ever get lonely thinking you could live without me, thinking you could live without me?
Ini tapi bang apa kan kemarin kan habis narik nih, terus tuh lupa makan, tiba-tiba pingsan, hidup lagi kurang 5.000 duitnya. Terus dari situ lemes terus jalannya tuh kayak orang mabuk gitu. Udah nyampe ngurang 5.000 duitnya.
You don't have to say just what you
Gak
think.
ada.
I already know. I had to go and find out from them.
Iya.
Tell me how's it
Dan itu,
feel.
nah kok kataku ininya kayak orang mabuk itu jalannya, larinya gitu.
Feeling so high,
Nah,
but too far away to hold me. You know I'm the
Pacaran.
one who put you up there, name in the sky. Does it ever get lonely thinking you could live without me, thinking you could live without me? Baby, I'm the one who put you up there. I don't know why. Hey.
si Jokowi.
You promised the world and I fell for it. I put you first, you adored it. Set fires to my forest, and you let it burn. Sang off key in my chorus, cause it wasn't yours. I saw the signs and I ignored it. Rose-colored glasses all distorted. Set fire to my purpose, and I let it burn. You got off on the hurting when it wasn't yours. We'd always go into it blindly. I needed to lose you to find me. This dancer was killing me softly. I needed to hate you to love me. To love, love, yeah. To love, love, yeah. To love. I needed to lose you to love me. To love, love, yeah. To love, love, yeah. To love. I needed to lose you to love me. I gave my all and they all know it. Then you tore me down and now it's showing. Too much you replaced us, like it was easy. Made me think I deserved it. In the thick of healing, yeah. We'd always go into it blindly. I needed to lose you to find me. This dance, it was killing me softly. I needed to hate you to love me. To love, love, yeah. To love, love, yeah. To love. I needed to lose you to love me. To love, love, yeah. To love, love, yeah. To love. I needed to lose you to love me. You promised the world and I fell for it. I put you first, you adored it. Set fires to my forest, and you let it burn. Sang off key in my chorus.
Itu dengan spoiler gimana kok?
Do you love the rain? Does it make you dance when you're drunk with your friends at a party? What's your favorite song? Does it make you dance? Do you think of me? When you close your eyes, tell me, what are you dreaming? Everything I wanna know it all. I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweet heart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you. Do you miss the road that you grew up on? Did you get your middle name from your grandma? When you think about you forever now, do you think of me? When you close your eyes, tell me, what are you dreaming? Everything I wanna know it all. I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweet heart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you. Ooh, want the good and the bad, everything in between. Ooh, gotta cure my curiosity. Oh yeah, I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweet heart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you. And I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you. White shirt, not red, my bloody nose sleeping. You're on your tippy toes creeping around like no one knows. Think you're so criminal. Bruises on both my knees for you. Don't say thank you or please. I do what I want when I'm wanting to. My soul so cynical. So you a tough guy, like you really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always a tough guy. I'm the bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type. I said you was that type. I'm the bad guy. Duh. I'm the bad guy. it when you take control, even if you know that you don't want me. I'll let you play the role, I'll be your animal. My mommy likes to sing along with me, but she won't sing the song if she reads all the real stupidity. Don't man, I know. So you a tough guy, like you really rough guy, just can't get enough guy, just always a tough guy. I'm the bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type. I said you was that type. I'm the bad guy. Duh. I'm the bad guy. Duh. I'm only good at being bad. Bad. I like when you get mad. I guess I'm pretty glad that you're alone. You said she's scared of me. I mean, I don't see what she sees, but maybe 'cause I'm wearing your cologne. I'm a bad guy. I'm a bad guy. Bad guy, bad guy. I'm a bad.
I ain't worried about nothing, I ain't worried about nada. You're sitting pretty impatient, girl, I know you gotta put them in hours, baby, make it harder. You're sending pic after picture, girl, get me fired. You know I'm always on the night shift, and you can stand these nights alone. Yeah, you don't need no explanation, 'cause baby, I'm the boss at home. I ain't gotta go to work, 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 but I gotta put in work, 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 work. I ain't gotta go to work, 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 work. Let your body do the work, 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 work. We can work from home, oh, oh. We can work from home, oh, oh. Let's put it in motion, girl, give me a promotion. Let's make it feel like a vacation, turn a bed into an ocean. We don't need nobody, I just need your body. Nothing but sheets in between us, ain't no getting up early. You know I'm always on the night shift, and you can stand these nights alone. Yeah, you don't need no explanation, 'cause baby, I'm the boss at home. I ain't gotta go to work, 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 but I gotta put in work, 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 work. I ain't gotta go to work, 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 work. Let your body do the work, 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 work. We can work from home. We can work from home. We can work from home. Yeah. We can work from home. I don't wanna know, no, 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 who's taking you home, oh, 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 loving you so, 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 the way I used to love you. No, I don't wanna know, no, 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 who's taking you home, oh, 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 loving you so, 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 the way I used to love you. Oh, I don't wanna know.
Wasted. The more I drink, the more I think about you. No, I can't take it. Baby, every place I go reminds me of you. Do you think of me, what we used to be? Is it better now that I'm not around? Our friends are acting strange, don't bring up your name. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? I don't wanna know, no, 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 who's taking you home, love you so, 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 so. The way I used to love you, no, I don't wanna know, no, 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 who's taking you home, love you so, 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 so. The way I used to love you, I don't wanna know. Every time I go out, yeah, hear it from this one, hear it from that one, that you got someone new. Yeah, I see but don't believe it, 'cause even in my head, you're still in my bed. Maybe I'm just a fool. Do you think of me, what we used to be? Is it better now that I'm not around? Friends are acting strange, they bring up your name. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? I don't wanna know, no, 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 who's taking you home, love you so, 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 so. The way I used to love you, no, I don't wanna know, no, 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 who's taking you home, love you so, 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 so. The way I used to love you, I don't wanna know. No more please stop, no more hashtag boot up screenshots. No more trying to make me jealous on your birthday. You know just how I made you better on your birthday. Do you like this? Do we like this? Do we lay it down for you, touch your poop like this? Matter of fact, never mind whether let the past be. Maybe he's right now, but your body's still me. I don't wanna know, no, 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 who's taking you home, love you so, 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 so. The way I used to love you, no, I don't wanna know, no, 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 who's taking you home, love you so, 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 so. The way I used to love you, I don't wanna know.
Everything's been so messed up here lately. Pretty sure he don't wanna be my baby. Oh, he don't love me, he don't love me, he don't love me, he don't love me, but that's okay. 'Cause I love me, I love me, I love me, I love myself anyway. Hey, everything's gonna be alright, everything's gonna be okay. It's gonna be a good, good life. That's what my therapist say. Everything's gonna be alright, everything's gonna be just fine. It's gonna be a good, good life. I'm a mess, I'm a loser, I'm a hater, I'm a user, I'm a mess for your loving you. I'm obsessed, I'm embarrassed, I don't trust no one around us. I'm a mess for your loving you. Nobody shows up unless I'm paying. Ever drink on me just
Setiap teriak-teriakan mereka adalah belum ingat bagi teman-teman dan kawan-kawan.
Betul, dan kita juga bahkan mendengar bagaimana ketua PSSI ingin ikut datang dan meminta izin kepada AFF agar bisa diperbolehkan masuk ke ruang ganti.
Ya, saya pikir dukungan dari siapapun kita harus apresiasi ya. Ini sebuah bentuk moral, mau apakah dia ketua PSSI, apakah dia fans, apakah dia siapapun itu. Saya pikir ini sebuah kegembiraan kolektif yang mencoba kita sama-sama gotong royong untuk menyemangati mereka
Dengan cara
apapun tentunya dalam batas regulasi yang ditetapkan.
Kalau kita lihat dari layar gambar, kita bisa melihat sebetulnya meskipun dibatasi dan berjarak social protokol kesehatan, tapi kita bisa melihat bagaimana memang cukup bisa dikatakan stadion sudah mulai terisi cukup ramai.
Iya, ini stadion yang berkapasitas kurang lebih 50.000 sekian tempat duduk, tapi tentu saja tidak akan full. Ya, seperti yang tadi Anda katakan, cukup banyak restriksi yang ditetapkan oleh panitia. Kabarnya juga harus semacam dalam tanda kutip peduli lindungi ya. Kita melihat 1, 2, 3 seribu penonton Indonesia, itu berarti kita bisa membayangkan bagaimana usaha dia ketika mulai dari keluar rumah, pesawat, cari hotelnya di sana, kemudian melewati imigrasi dan juga segala macam proses yang memang ditetapkan, yang saya pikir ini perjuangan dari banyak orang luar biasa ya. Membuat kita pun yang ada di sini di Indonesia ini juga appreciate juga kepada mereka ya.
Bahkan kita juga haru sebetulnya.
Iya.
Kita melihat bagaimana memang Indonesia ini, kalau mungkin di Eropa kita bisa katakan England atau Irish, bagaimana supporter Indonesia ini militan militan. Kalau sampai one day mungkin tentunya semoga terjadi Indonesia masuk ke World Cup, saya rasa
Waduh,
itu
saya
juga
nggak bisa membayangkan itu luar
pasti
biasa.
itu supporter kita berangkat.
Banyak sekali ya, dan saya pikir dalam beberapa kesempatan ketika saya liputan di Euro ataupun di Piala Dunia, itu saya membayangkan, wah seandainya ada tim kita ini, wah pasti pecah luar biasa, dan bisa membayangkan kita ke negeri orang jauh-jauh mendukung tim nasional kita itu priceless buat saya.
Tentu saja
Kalau
pasti
bisa, dan kita berharap suatu saat ya.
Amin. Tentu saja harus, dan pembinaan
Saya yakin kayaknya banyakan kita ya.
Oh ya, ada harapan besar bagaimana pengembangan, pemahaman taktik para pemain muda yang hari ini mungkin juga bisa berkembang sehingga Timnas Indonesia bisa melaju lebih jauh lagi juga nantinya, Bung.
Iya, kalau kita harus memberikan apresiasi ya bahwa Sintayong ini adalah muara dari segala pembinaan sepak bola kita. Ya, tapi tentu saja itu tidak cukup. Hilirnya untuk meramu ini menjadi satu kesatuan, satu tim yang sangat kuat. Kesamaan kurikulum ini juga kalau kita ingat misalnya di Jerman.
Kurikulum sangat penting.
Harus penting.
Jerman hidup berbola dengan sistem
betul,
yang terbentuk dari kurikulum yang ada.
Betul. Jadi klub dengan tim nasional itu kurikulumnya harus mirip. Jadi ibaratnya kalau spare part itu kalaupun satu tidak bisa berfungsi dengan baik, penggantinya itu udah sama ininya, ulirnya. Nah, ini yang saya pikir perlu disikapi oleh federasi khususnya sepak bola kita ya.
Ya, ini kita juga melihat Indonesia versus Thailand dari National Stadium Singapore. Ini adalah partai final leg pertama dari AFF Suzuki Cup 2020. Kita melihat bagaimana ada Garuda dan juga Gajah.
Iya.
Apakah Garuda akan terbang tinggi ataukah Gajah akan menggoyangkan belalai hidungnya lebih panjang, Bung?
Ya, kita berharap Garuda yang terbang tinggi ya.
Amin.
Yang jelas ini adalah pertarungan dua leg. Secara de facto memang tempatnya sama, tidak ada perubahan, tapi secara administrasi Indonesia bisa memilih jersey ya, walaupun jersey kita dengan Thailand memang kalau memang tidak ada perubahan ini tidak ada masalah ya, karena kontradiktif,
warnanya beda jauh.
Betul, dan ini sangat clear sekali ya, merah dengan biru, kecuali memang kadang-kadang ada tuh yang setengah-setengah, yang itu yang kadang-kadang sulit. Biasanya harus mengalah yang tim bertindak dalam tanda kutip sebagai tim away, dia harus ngalah menggunakan jersey kedua atau jersey ketiga. Jadi sekali lagi kalau tidak ada perubahan maka kita akan menggunakan jersey kebanggaan kita warna merah. Kalau tidak ada perubahan ya, kemudian Thailand yang akan menggunakan jersey juga ciri khas mereka yaitu biru.
Ya, kita melihat sepertinya Coach STY dan official dari Timnas Indonesia sudah mulai memasuki stadium di National Stadium Singapore.
Betul, satu catatan yang menarik juga sebelum kita ke lapangan bahwa persiapan tim nasional kita ini memang sangat luar biasa ya. Dan kebetulan sebelum ini juga ada beberapa ajang seperti Piala Asia U22 dan sebagainya, sehingga competitiveness level dari para pemain ini walaupun memang tidak semua ya, karena memang itu berbeda kompetisi, ini cukup teruji. Kemudian juga ada beberapa pertandingan persahabatan yang dilaksanakan TC ke luar negeri, ini juga memberikan manfaat yang sangat luar biasa. Endurance kita, kemudian juga ritme kita juga semakin baik, dan saya pikir ini juga bisa menjadi pilot project ke depannya, bahwa seperti inilah bagaimana kita mempersiapkan tim bagi kompetisi ini. Benar-benar harus serius, harus benar-benar komit, dan juga disitulah kita bisa melihat kalau ada detail-detail yang kurang bisa kita perbaiki karena waktu masih panjang.
Dan tentunya kita juga melihat adanya kurikulum yang mungkin mulai diterapkan. Mengapa? Karena Coach STY tidak hanya memegang timnas senior, tetapi juga memegang dari U23, U20, bahkan sampai U18 kalau nggak salah.
Saya pikir tujuannya jelas ya, supaya ada kesinambungan antara tim yang junior kelas usia dengan yang tim senior, sehingga tidak, itu yang saya katakan tadi, spare partnya tidak berubah-ubah, tidak beda. Yang ini satu besarnya sekian, yang ini besarnya sekian, sehingga contoh misalnya ketika pertama tidak bisa tampil, penggantinya Edo Febriansyah sudah tahu cara bermain sebagai bek kiri di timnasnya seperti apa. Yang
diinginkan di dalam sistem permainannya seperti apa.
Nah, kalau dulu kan suka beda-beda tuh. Satu bek kirinya bek kiri 4 back, satu bek kiri full back kiri. Ya, ketika satu cedera, satu dimainkan, ini bingung dia menyesuaikan, jomplang, betul.
Ya, kita melihat bagaimana wasit Sukri Hussein Al Hunfush juga sudah memasuki arena lapangan untuk memimpin jalannya pertandingan, dan ini adalah pasukan tim Gajah Perang dari Thailand juga memasuki stadion di National Stadium dari Singapura.
Iya.
Ya, ini luar biasa sekali. Tentunya sebentar lagi kita juga akan bersama-sama mendengarkan lagu kebangsaan, dan ini kita lihat Asnawi Mangku Alam, sang kapten.
Betul sekali, pemain asal Sulawesi Selatan. Kemudian juga ada Irfan Jaya, itu nomor 25.
Ya.
Kemudian juga ada Dedik Setiawan.
Dedik Setiawan, seperti yang Bung Harpa tadi katakan, Bung ya.
Iya.
Baik, kita akan mendengarkan bersama-sama terlebih dahulu National Anthem.
I'm your Iron Man, and I love you 3000. Baby, take a chance, 'cause I want it to be something straight up a Hollywood movie, baby.
Tentunya di sana.
Kalau dari segi jumlah saya yakin kayaknya banyakan kita ya.
Oh ya. Supporter dari Indonesia tentunya di sana.
Kalau dari segi jumlah saya yakin kayaknya banyakan kita ya.
Oh ya, jelas. Bangga sekali pemirsa tentunya mendengarkan lagu kebangsaan Indonesia Raya berkumandang di partai final AFF Suzuki Cup 2020, dan kita juga mendengarkan lagu kebangsaan dari tim nasional Thailand. Ya, kita sudah mendengarkan tadi National Anthem, lagu kebangsaan dari kedua negara, Indonesia dan juga Thailand, dan tentunya mereka akan segera bersiap-siap dari kedua tim untuk menjalani
teman-teman yang baru gabung ya.
Dan ini dia starting lineup dari tim Garuda Indonesia.
Iya, kita lihat tampaknya memang Sintayong menggunakan 5-4-1, berarti 3 back sejajar, ada Rizky di sini, kemudian juga ada Farun Arianto dan juga Dewangga. Sementara kanan dan kiri Asnawi dan juga kiri Edo Febriansa. Di tengah Rapat Irianto, kita senang sekali dia sudah bisa kembali
bermain dari cedera bahunya.
Ya, terus sekali berduet dengan Timnas Indonesia. Di kiri Irfan Jaya saya pikir ya, dan di kanan Bintan dan di depan di kiri mudah Anda golin.
Ya, ini formasi 4-2-3-1, tapi seperti yang Bung Harpa juga tadi katakan, sepertinya bisa sekali adjustable menjadi 5-4-1 pada saat bertahan, Bung ya.
Betul, yang pasti ada 3 back sejajar di sana ya.
Ya, dan ini adalah para pemain pelapis di bangku cadangan yang masih bisa diturunkan kapan saja dibutuhkan oleh Coach STY.
Ya, ada Ezra Walian kalau kita membutuhkan gol, kalau kita membutuhkan playmaker ada Evan Dimas, dan tentunya juga tadi kita lihat ada Kadek Agung yang juga bisa bermain bertahan, dan Ramai Rumakik yang punya kecepatan, pemain muda berusia 19 tahun atas asal Papua.
Ya, ini dia kedua kapten yang melakukan coin toss tentunya untuk menentukan lapangan dan juga bola. Ya, kita berharap yang terbaik. Tentunya jangan lupa bagi seluruh supporter Indonesia mendoakan yang terbaik untuk timnas kita. Dan ini dia starting lineup.
And here is the starting lineup for Thailand. Incredibly, There are only 4 survivors from that second leg draw against Vietnam. Tiresen Dungda, the striker, Pitiwat in midfield, Chanatip we just spoke about.
Yang lainnya tidak banyak perubahan, tentunya ada Terasildang dari ada Tristando, ini pemain yang sangat rajin dalam membantu serangan ke lini depan dari Thailand.
Dan kita lihat bagaimana formasi yang ditampilkan adalah 4-4-2 tapi
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand? With every guitar string scar on my hand, I take this magnetic force of a man to be my lover. My heart's been borrowed and yours has been blue. All's well that ends well to end up with you. Spare to be over dramatic and true to my lover. And you'll save all your dirtiest dreams.
Kalisa Essential Brightening Skin Oasis. Kalisa Gel Cleanser Skin Oasis. Ada butiran jojoba esternya. Mencerahkan. Kalisa UV Skin Oasis. Ringan. Melindungi. Kalisa Beauty with no worries.
Can we always be this close forever and ever and oh, take me out, take me home. You're my darling, you're my lover.
Baru, Wardah Color Fit Lip Ink dengan kandungan serum dari sunflower dan jojoba oil, 8 warna fresh. Lengkapi juga dengan cream blushnya. Coloring your day dengan Wardah Color Fit Lip Ink Serum Infused dan cream blush.
Who can do that? There's Borden Pala. It's a good run into the penalty area. They've almost bundled it in through Supator. What a start that could have been for Thailand. Well, it would have been a real nightmare for Indonesia. Fakhruddin just falling over. Borden with far too much pace and power here. Lovely first touch in behind, and then you think Fakhruddin's favourite to that. But Nadeo, excellent once again with that double save. But yeah, just going back to as we see this chance once more. I think it's come off the hand of Super Chop. With that formation, so you can have Rahmat Irianto as well, just dropping into that back line if you need to. But I think this 4-2-3-1 worked for them because it allows Ricky Kambuaya to have sort of that license to roam. Here's Philip Roller. Chanatip! Woo! What this has been! Thailand in the lead! With a score
Itu udah 1-0 guys. Ih, baru berapa menit? Baru semenit Bang.
They're on it. They are on it. Wonderful finish from Chanatip as well. It's on the edge of the area. He just peels away from Alfeandra, who has to go and help his defense out. No protection from the midfield there. They get drawn all over the place. You can see Rahmat Irianto leaves his midfield position, his central midfield position, gets dragged out, and so does Alfeandra. The number 13 goes out to try and stop Philip Roller. And then Alfeandra, as Roller beats 2-3 players in there, draws those defenders towards him, and then that creates a space for Chanatip to go and power that home. What a finish. Fantastic goal from Chanatip Songkrasin, who's now got 3. Remember, he scored 2 in the first leg, semi-final against Vietnam. And they just have not allowed Indonesia to settle at all. Philip Roller
helping to win that ball. Perseverance from him on that right-hand side. And it is very, very impressive here from the Thais. Indonesia now trailing by a goal early on. A nightmare start for them.
A great start for Thailand. And
Thailand.
we expected this from Thailand, didn't we? In the sense that, you know, they're not afraid to go out and try and kill the game off in the first leg.
This is exactly what they did against Vietnam.
That's exactly where I was going with that, Chez.
And ironically, this is what Indonesia did with Singapore in the early stages of that second leg in particular. They love Indonesia themselves to go up with quick, brisk start. Look at that. The Thai fans will be absolutely delighted with that. Clearance away by Kritsada, has been one of the standout performers in this competition. Irfan with that touch on. Here's Chanatip. Look at that, the pirouette from him. We were not quite at the same tournament, were we, in 2018? We didn't have the joy of watching Chanatip, did we? And this is what we're missing, Roshan.
He's a class apart, right? And I feel like I've said this a few times now in this competition with Chanatip. It's just a different level. And the spaces that he occupies as well, he's just so intelligent. He's always got his head on a swivel, scanning in this environment, understanding. And even if he doesn't receive, what he's going to do is he's going to drag players out of position as well. And that will create a space for someone else to then go and use. But that first goal, Philip Rolla, I thought was excellent. And again, we talk about dragging players towards you, and that's exactly what Philip Rolla did. Dragging that midfield, essentially. Those two sitting midfielders of Indonesia, Irianto and Dewanga, that are supposed to protect on the edge of the penalty area. Both of them got dragged across. This is a look at the goal again. Rolla here, wonderful work, lovely bit of skill. Irianto gets dragged across, Dewanga gets dragged across, and then that leaves that space on the edge of the penalty box for Chanatip to go and exploit.
Not a man you want to give space to, Chanatip Songkrasin. He's exploited that one fully. Thailand on the ball. Wiratep trying to get that up to Borden Pala, who's up there with Tirasin. Now Supachok, he's got Philip Rolla. Thailand with a corner.
You know, the new age term for being able to draw defenders towards you is apparently called gravity. But you drag players along with you.
I like sucked in the past, but
yeah, exactly. I mean,
gravity.
It is what it is, you know.
Okay.
You got to try and keep up with the times, I guess.
Gravity. Okay, so that's what the kids say.
Yep.
Here is Thailand now with that corner. And that actually wasn't all that far away from Elias Dola, who had a free header. Now Rolla, who came into the squad late, flew in from Germany. Thailand have got the ability to call upon very, very talented players. They've got the best league in Southeast Asia. Kritsada. Now Wiratep. He's not been a regular in this lineup. Certainly been very good. And there's Paul King saying, calm down. Lots and lots of time.
There he goes in his black shirt and jeans combination, tucked in, sleeves rolled up. You see Kritsada is taking a bit of contact.
What I could say about you right now, Roshan.
Kritsada, 22 years of age, by the way, just a reminder. And wonderful quality shown in that back line. He's normally a defensive midfielder as well. And this really supports it. Is one of the I'm going to add this to evidence of this theory that I've got of defensive midfielders slotting into central defense easily, whereas central defenders can't play in central midfield. It's a disaster for them.
If the central defenders out there are listening, let us know your thoughts. So here come Thailand again through Rolla. He looks up. Looking to get that up to Tirasin Dangda. Ambitious from him. Well, he'll be absolutely delighted. He talked again about bringing this trophy back. And now on to 3 goals. He's one away from his countryman, Tirsan Dangda. They're the only 2 at the moment. Irfan Jai's got 3. He's got a chance as well. Witan Sulaiman has got 2. Those are the only players left. And there's Witan Sulaiman, who had a swing at the ball and missed. They haven't really got on it at all, have they, Roshan?
No, they haven't. And, you know, Thailand coming into this, obviously the more experienced of the 2 sides. The players who have featured in this competition, the players who have won this competition previously. Indonesia, very young squad, a very young side. And there was lots of excitement from some of their players coming into this final. And you wonder at times if that excitement just gets a bit too much for you. You know, it's got to be at a certain sort of level. So you almost see Thailand just break in midfield.
Yeah, Thailand have the 2nd oldest squad in the tournament after Singapore, and Indonesia have one of the youngest after the likes of Timor-Leste, Cambodia and Laos. And that's one of the things that Shin Tae-yong has done. He's lowered the average age, hasn't he, of this squad. He's been very deliberate in that. He's been very deliberate about who he's picking. He wants players he can kind of mould, Roshan, into his vision.
That's right. I think the key for Indonesian football going forward is to get as many of these younger guys as they can moving overseas and playing overseas and experiencing a different level, a different culture, a different way of playing as a professional footballer, living as a professional footballer for them, because it's a talented team that's got a big, bright future ahead of them.
Yeah, right now, of course, people talk about the likes of Witan Sulaiman, who's just there on the ball. We've got Egy Maulana, who's on the bench, along with Elkan Baggett. These are their overseas-based stars. But look at Thailand again. And it's away by Fakhruddin. That right-hand side has been productive for Thailand. Widatep. There's Supachok. Let's see the idea. Just a little too much on that for Roller.
Yeah, and just notice as well the position that Roller had taken up there. You know, the rotation of positions that they're employing here in Thailand. You know, it's popping up in different areas, different spaces. And if you're defending in those situations, if you're ball watching, you get caught off guard very quickly. Indonesia just not looking like themselves early on here in this one. You know, a couple of stray passes, loose touches. Thailand really applying the pressure, making sure that the Indonesian players don't have much time on the ball. It's a lovely touch from Supachok.
Back to Roller. Elias Dola. Cross to Kritsada. Playing with supreme confidence, and as soon as I say that, he's given the ball away. And that is a poor ball, I'm afraid, from Witan Sulaiman, who's normally so assured of himself, the young man. I just wonder, Roshan, how much this is playing in the head. Of course, they've talked about the psychology of coming into this and knowing the history, Roshan. You can't ignore it. It's 5 editions, 5 finals you've been to, 5 that you've lost. It's in there somewhere in the psyche, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and it's something that has mystified me for years and years, and I've spoken about it previously. I don't think there's an easy answer to it. Probably need like an entire series of shows to really go and investigate it. But I'm amazed by it. I'm amazed at that record, and you think with this young side, you have perhaps an opportunity to, you know, shake off some of that. I'm going to use the word failure, but I mean, I don't think making it to final is that much of a failure.
Well, here's Roller looking at Gordon Pala to get on the end of it. Right-hand side has really caused problems, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they're all over this Indonesian team.
I just wonder, Roshan, whether they've thought, well, it's not Pratama there. The pace he's got. Edo Febriancha has barely played in this tournament.
Yeah, and the thing is, Philip Roller has got plenty of pace, loves getting forward into advanced areas. He's a quality player, and when you think about the options that they have, it's incredible.
Fullback is an embarrassment of riches, isn't it?
Tristan can come in on this left-hand side. Obviously a very different player to Teraton. Philip Roller can come on that right-hand side and can get forward into. He can even play as one of the front three if they absolutely need him to.
Narrabudden's kicking his heels on the bench today. Back by Tiersen. He gets a return ball. Tiersen slips that through. Superchok. On the volley! And that almost sails over Elias Dollar. And that so easily could have been goal number 2. Borden Pala. That would have been a stunning goal.
That's a crucial goal line interception from Asnawi. The Superchok is having an excellent start to this game. Wonderful attempt at goal by Borden. Dola is unable to get that one on target, but he's backing away as he hits that as well.
That's incredible technique.
Lovely technique. Wonderful defending from Asnawi. But Superchok, with this role that he's got, you know, a lot of the focus on Chanatip, and rightly so, but Superchok as well, I think, in the games that he's played for Thailand, has been brilliant to watch. And he's, again, I keep talking about, he's harping on this, but another player who I feel is sort of outgrown Southeast Asian League, and perhaps can go in and test himself. I think he's ready, you know. At a certain point, you think of players like Kwang Hai, you think of players like Superchok, they reach a certain level, and then to sort of improve, you feel like they need to move on.
Yeah, it's a step, isn't it, that a lot of these footballers will need to take. A few of these Thai footballers have done it. Of course, we've mentioned Chanatip. Tiersen has done it in the past. Tiraton, of course, has just returned from Japanese football. Can be done. Kawin has played in Belgium. Here come Indonesia. Free kick. Afram Dewanga, he's gone short. Is this what they were planning to do? Well, here's Irfan. And they've dealt with that pretty well. Tristan Doe clears it.
Just going back to Witan, because he was on the end of that one in the penalty area. And initially, every time he's on the ball, and obviously Thailand would have looked at this in the analysis, they would have looked at Witan as one of the players that obviously they have to keep an eye on. And every time he's gotten the ball so far, especially in those central positions, Thailand have been very quick to make sure that they close him down. And done well there to close down Siwarak. Dedik leading the press.
Interesting that Indonesia have really rotated their forwards, haven't they? It looked for a while that Ezra Walian was the first choice striker. Then we've had Didik Setiawan, we've had Kushedjo, we've had Hanis. They all bring something a little bit different, don't they?
Yes, that playing profile, a different style of player, different type of player that they've got. But what they perhaps are lacking is a real pure sort of finisher.
Well, not too many goals scored by the strikers at the moment. Ezra Walian with a couple. Chanatip won't get there.
And look, I mean, players who can finish are difficult to find, difficult to come by. Thailand have been blessed with some wonderful strikers over the years. They've got one here in Tirasin as well. And sometimes the difficulty is when you look at your domestic leagues and all your strikers are essentially foreign signings, it's very difficult for then the local strikers to get much game time or to really make an impact.
Of course, Thai strikers go back to the likes of Jatusuk and Piapong and legendary players. Manapolking looking pensive, but I'm sure he'll be absolutely delighted with what he's seen. A little flick on there from Superchok. Brody won't get to it. Kritsada. Now Roller. He's got Irfan right in his tail. He's done well here, Roller. Superchok. Now Wiratep. Thailand just seem to have acres of space and time on the ball. Indonesia not able to get close. Tristan Doe. Now Borden Pala. It's not happening at the moment for the Indonesians, and he's applauding these efforts.
Yeah, he's applauding the pressing.
not bad for a side that doesn't keep possession, apparently, Russian. There was a little jibe in the press conference, wasn't there? And they've got 77% of the ball, and they're doing a lot with it as well, aren't they? But here come Indonesia. Vidic with an important touch. Now Irfan. Overlapping run. Edo Febriansyah. Away by Klitsada. Double header from him to make sure.
Yeah, listen, I mean, obviously some mind games, right, at play.
We've enjoyed this. We've really enjoyed that.
I've just loved it. You know, we've seen the battles on the pitch, the tactical battles on the pitch, and the coaches as well on the touchline. You know,
this man does not hold back.
He doesn't, and he's such an experienced coach as well. So I mean, trust him. He knows what he's doing, especially in these press conferences.
Absolutely. Look, he talked about, I've won 20-odd titles as a manager and player. Of course, he was a bit of a legend at Seongnam. Won 6 league titles there and won the Champions League with them as a manager as well, and did so well with Korea. Won the AFF Cup and then beat Germany in the World Cup in 2018. And he said, I want to transfer some of that mentality to my players. And he said, Indonesians are too nice, too friendly. I don't want him to be so friendly. He speaks his mind, Roshan. That might rub people off the wrong way sometimes. As Thailand come forward here with Supachok. Is there a foul there? Yes, it is.
Well, that was really well worked by Thailand again. They're a joy to watch in possession. I mean, the way they sort of worked it out from under pressure down that left-hand side, switch of play, find a link in Supachok there, who was aware enough to hold on to it. He knew he had to sort of wait for the run of the roller on the outside of him. He was able to turn away from that pressure, win a free kick in a really good position. No Tirathon for them though.
Yeah, this would be something he'd like to step up for. This is fairly central. There's a bit of a discussion.
He's not too bad as well, to be fair, Bodin.
Pala is saying, I want this one. Here's Bodin. We had a classic free kick from not too far away from that position a few days ago, Roshan. It'd be pretty hard to replicate that. But the final will be the perfect place to do it.
Yeah, I think he this is technique. You can see he's already looking up as he wants to hit that Bodin. His head goes up before he makes contact with the ball.
There's Sivarak, who's had to come in for Chachai, who sustained an injury in that second leg. He filled in very, very well. Elias Dola gets the header first. Delightful ball from Chanatip. Here's Borden, he's looking for some support. It was excellent work, wasn't it, from Asnawi, who's tenacious, but has conceded a free kick here.
It's a really good battle. Now this side of the pitch, Asnawi is a very talented defender. It's a good challenge. Quick to get up on his feet to try and recover. And he needed to time this one really well. Just perhaps a little bit overzealous on the second one.
Another one of those, Russian, that plays his football overseas.
That's right.
In Korea. Gordon Pala on the free kick again here. Gordon. Wall does its job. Here's Chanatip. Wasn't the touch I think he would have wanted there. Titipan. Indonesia tried to break forward. Witan Sulaiman, lovely touch from him. Slips that into Irfan. It bubbles around. They're asking for the penalty. Some of them, the referee points the other way. That has been the best attack so far.
Yeah, look and look at the player who's made that challenge. It's Chanatip. He's covered so much ground to get himself back there. And that's been one of the impressive things about Chanatip in this campaign. is his willingness to track back and help out defensively. It all started, I think we can see quite clearly that it's a foul to Thailand. Thanatip just gets across, he does well, uses his body well, and then gets a kick from Irfan. Here's another close-up for you. Goes right through the back of Thanatip's leg there.
It's a lot of ground, isn't it? He's covered there, tracking back.
A wonderful move from Indonesia, though. It all started from Ricky Kambuaya, who beat a couple of Thai players. Played a lovely ball forward for Witan Sulaiman. That first touch from Witan was excellent because it continued the momentum of the move. Allowed him to play that attempted pass in behind.
Rolla. Back to Elias Dola. Here's Kritsada.
I think first time we've seen Kambuaya really get on the ball. It was just then.
We've said his name.
That's right. Not his fault, of course. It's been difficult for Indonesia to get anything done in possession.
What a touch that is from Supachok to Rolla, who's steaming into the penalty area. Laid back for Thanatip. Supachok. Now Wiratep taking a heavy touch. And perhaps here Indonesia can break again. Taken too long on the ball. Asnawi. There was space in midfield, wasn't there? Bordin. Straight to the keeper, that was offside. Russian, they've got to get that ball zip faster, don't they?
Yeah, and there was a real chance for Indonesia to break forward on the counter-attack. Asnawi, he needed to play that ball quicker. Instead, it broke down in midfield. Bordin's just offside. He does stray offside. You can see him just leaning forward. Flag gone up. Good decision by the assistant referee.
At their pace, Russian, a counter-attack at the moment seems their best option, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The way that Thailand are coming and pressing them high.
You know, if they can get out of the counter-press. That's the thing, they haven't been able to get out of Thailand's counter-press. And counter-press meaning the moment Thailand lose the ball, Thailand straight away want to win it back. So they're quick to close down again and try and win the ball back again. And Indonesia are sort of just panicking in those moments, in those possession phases. But you just look at the connections here between the Thai players, how close they are to each other. They're all moving in tandem, looking to provide support. I mean, those possession numbers are just ridiculous.
But it's one in which, different from some of the other possession stats we've seen, where Thailand are actually utilising this, aren't they, the possession?
Yeah, it's almost as if Poking has said, yeah, oh, so you said we're not doing well in possession. Okay, I'll show you.
Exactly.
It's almost as if he's taken it personally.
He was distinctly unamused by that whole possession comment. And certainly this feels, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is more possession than they had against even the likes of Timor-Leste. They've absolutely dominated the ball, haven't they? Here's Wiratep. Now Tristan Doe. Here's Bordin Pala. He's going on a surging run himself, Bordin Pala. Witan Sulaiman now for Indonesia. Two players right on him. You have not a moment to breathe when you have the ball if you're an Indonesian player.
This is what I was referring to. The moment they win it, Thailand are quick to just swarm around them. And if it takes conceding a free kick, sure, do it, because you break up that opportunity to counter-attack. And again, Witan, as I mentioned earlier, whenever he's on the ball, you see Thai players desperate to get around him defensively to try and stop him from doing anything. They're really nullifying Witan's threat at the moment.
Well, Manu Poking is of German and Brazilian descent. Bit of gegenpressing from him, Russian perhaps. And that is away from Tirisendanga. This is without 7 regulars today, Russian, as well. This is the ability of this side. That's a scary thing, isn't it? Alfredo Dewanga. Now Asnawi. Witan Sulaiman gives that away rather cheaply. Back with Thailand. That's why they've seen so little of the ball. Just can't hold on to it even when they do have it. Supachok.
Yeah, the level of talent sort of coming through in these countries is just incredible. I mean, yes, you talk about population and all that, and sure, they've got a bigger talent pool, but also I think football is life in these places. You know, it's a massive part of the culture.
Yeah, if you visited Indonesia or Thailand, you see every patch of grass, any plot, little space, kids are playing. Great to see. Supachok. Here's Tirasin, waiting for that little overlapping run from Bordimpala. Oh, he's found some space there, Tirasin, and the shot is wide. He wants that second.
The combinations are just outstanding from Thailand. I mean, the way they're able to just pass it through this Indonesian side, it's just too easy. And they're making it, they are making it look easy. It's not easy, but they're making it look so simple. And again, pressing here to win the ball back.
Here's Tristan Doe. They've got a corner here, Thailand. There was a moment in that earlier move where Rahmat was talking to Risky about going for the man, track him, keep an eye on him. They're not able to, Roshan, at the moment. The movement is amazing.
Keep up with the level, the quality, the pace of the movement, and how quickly the ball is moving as well. You see it from Thailand. It's 1 and 2 touch play. It's 1 and 2 touch play, and it moves on to the next player. And then when they need to show that quality, that individual quality to beat a man or to hang on to it, to draw players towards them before releasing it into space, they know when to do that as well. Awareness of the spaces that they're in. They're just in complete control of this game so far.
Trying to they're going to go short. Well, they do, but it's to Kritsada. Charged down by Didik Setiawan. And it's a foul by the Thai skipper.
They lose it, they press again, can't win it, foul, stop the play, get everyone back into defensive shape, get themselves organized. That experience coming in handy. And speaking of experience, you brought up average ages earlier. I had a bit of a chuckle to myself because I remember speaking to Haris Harun, the Singapore captain, recently, and was asking him about Singapore being the oldest side in the competition and whether that was a cause for concern. He said he doesn't think so because the only reason the average age is up so high is because of Hassan Sani. So and I was thinking about Thailand, and you mentioned Thailand.
Yeah.
Second oldest?
Yeah, second oldest. Siwarak
and Siwarak is what, 37?
Correct. So he's bringing the average up. Flag has stayed down for Didik. It's out by Elias Gola. And we're going to have the first Indonesian corner. Now he's just having a chat here with Asnawi Shintae-yong. I think he's just trying to organise that defence, isn't he?
I think you're just trying to make sure that they're shifting together as a unit and staying tight and moving together, because at times they're getting dragged out of position.
Using the assistant coach Nova Arianto to translate his thoughts. But it's up the other end at the moment that Indonesia focus our attentions on. Kritsada had been fouled. The referee will not let that corner be complete.
Well, there's a foul there on Kritsada. Just goes for a bit of a lie down.
Well, it's been that easy for them, is it, at the back? They haven't really been troubled, have they, Roshan, at the other end? No shots at all, no attempts. They've barely got to the final third, Indonesia. And you contrast that with 7 shots from Thailand. 4 of them inside the box, 2 of them on target. If we're being really picky, Roshan, should they be a goal or 2 more higher than what they've got now? That's been really critical though, isn't it? It's just been a joy to watch.
Being hyper critical. I mean, there's always going to be something you can pick out, right?
That looked the late challenge by Elias Dola. Play will continue for the moment. And Dola's walking away. Elias Dola, he knows exactly what's going to happen next. Rahmat Irianto, late challenge on him.
Ooh, that's a late challenge, and he's gone lunging in from quite far off. It looks like Irianto could be okay. Full challenge from Dola.
Part of their naturalized contingent. Elias Dola, born in Sweden. Moved to Thailand a couple of years ago. 1.96 meters. By the way, he's just gone down now, Elias Dola.
Yeah, I think he felt a bit of strain there. He was actually, as he ran off and tried to run away from the referee, he felt a bit of strain. Looks like he could have just jarred his knee, perhaps.
So they've got, if there's a problem here, there's no Manuel Bear. They've got Paui.
Yeah.
If they need. So let's remind you of the goal.
I mean, it's great work, you know. Just again, these triangles here. Super Chok just peeling out to the right-hand side initially. Roller with that underlapping run on the inside of him. Ability to beat a couple of players, and then on the defensive side, the two Indonesian central midfielders getting completely dragged across and not winning the ball there. Both players getting dragged across into that position. It's left that gap for Chanatip to then have a shot at goal there. The central defenders couldn't step up quickly enough into him. Wonderful work from Thailand on the right-hand side. Great work from Roller, and then a fine finish. Quality finish from Chanatip. Comes into him first time. Into the back of the net. No chance for Nadeo.
Well, they're taking some time here with Dola, Elias Dola, who's not walking particularly comfortably, and I think they just want a word here on what to do next. Poking is still asking, what's the assessment? He's been told just to hold off for a minute.
Well, Poklo has just gone off to increase the intensity of his warm-up.
For a second there, did we think he was going to possibly come on there? But it is going to be Elias Dola to return to the pitch, it looks like, at the moment. That's the first attempt for the Indonesians.
Yeah, and again, the player who starts it is Kambuaya with a wonderful driving run. He's carrying the ball forward, creating that bit of space for Asnawi. Really drifted in field, didn't he, Asnawi? On his left foot. A bit more encouragement from Indonesia, perhaps. Yeah. Especially with Kambuaya, if they can try and find him on the ball a little bit more. He's got that capacity to run with it. The interesting thing with Kambuaya, just talking to one of the Indonesian backroom staff, said that when they went to scout a match, they weren't particularly looking at him, but he was the outstanding player in that game that they went to watch, and they thought, you know, this guy could make a big difference on the international stage, and that's how he was really sort of first spotted and brought into the setup. You can see confirmation there. Dola is not going to be fit enough to continue.
There's a problem there for Dola. Now, the like-for-like change would be Paui. We saw Pokla Anand stripping off. They are going to have to make that change. They don't have too many other options. And that is a real shame for Elias Dola. And we'll be hoping that he might be available for the second leg. Remember, in the second leg, they moved to a back three in the second half. good luck to those guys carrying the stretcher. He's huge, almost 2 meters tall. They're going to have quite the task now, carrying him off.
I'm interested to see just how they sort of restructure this.
It is Pokla Anand. So there you go. 6 of them have to stretcher Elias Dola off.
It looks for now like Wiratep has just dropped into central defence alongside Kritsada. See if that stays that way.
One of the veterans now this side, 30 years of age, Pokla Anand, fast approaching his half-century of caps for Thailand. Made his debut back in 2011. Playing with Bangkok United.
And the challenge from Witan on board in.
So yeah, Wiratep is the man, as Roshan mentioned, who goes in to the heart of defence. Roller, flag is down for Supachok. Managed to get that way through Risky.
You can't pin Supachok down. His movement is excellent. And the freedom that they've got, these Thai players, to just get into different positions and still retain a defensive structure and still retain an organized structure, even with these free-flowing sort of attacks.
Roller back to Supachok. Trying to get to the attack here is Pokla Anand. Supachok. He looks at the officials. No penalty forthcoming. Here come Indonesia. Look at that pace there on the far side by Alfredo Devanga. Witan Sulaiman. Devanga surely! Oh, he's put that over! A gilt-edged opportunity. What a run though he had from one end of the pitch to the other. You're not going to get a better opportunity than that.
Oh, that's a big opportunity for Indonesia. And again, it's on the counter-attack. This is where they've looked the most threatening. Wonderful ball played across. Initially for Dedik. Witan making a great run. Alfeandra, I mean, credit to him. From where he started to where he ends up in the area there. It takes a bit of a bobble, but you expect him to finish. He's got all the time in the world, really, to even sort of just take a touch if he wants to. But even if he hits it first time, you have a look at the technique there again. As he hits it, he's looking up. He's not got his body over the ball to try and keep it down and on target.
Not normally that high up the pitch as well, is he? Alfredo Devanga, and that would have been 1-1.
Still very much in the game. Let's remember again, first leg, still with the second leg to go. It's important that they don't let Thailand run away with this and kill things off in this one. But you wonder if there are going to be bigger issues for Thailand now with Elias Dola leaving central defense. That changes it up a little bit. Wiratep having to drop into that position and having to do a job. It's not a role that he's been playing in for this side. And you wonder what kind of confusion that may cause. It disrupts the fluidity and the flow of the team structure, of the team shape.
Here he is now, Wiratep. Gordon goes down. official, by the way, from Saudi Arabia, Al-Hunfud Shukri.
Challenge there on Bodin. Again, they're just trying to maintain their control over this one, Thailand, the way they were passing it around so comfortably. Again, that interchange of positions, so Pitiwat just a little bit further forward. By the way, it's another central midfielder who's dropped into the centre of defence, Wiratep. Going back to that theory.
Yeah, that theory. He's doing it effortlessly. We'll see, shall we? Here's Tristan Doe. Tirasin. Dropped a bit deep here, Tirasin. The Banga clears up. Tristan Doe. That's not a great ball, is it, from Borden Pala? Fascinated to see how Thailand approached the second half of this tie, because they had a lead, they were superior to Vietnam in all departments, and then they went for containment and management. And you heard from Poking post that match saying that was a bit of a mistake from him.
Yeah, I remember that.
3 minutes of added time.
I think because first half of that one they were leading 2-0 one day, so I think they had a little bit more of a platform to defend it. I think you want to sort of maintain your control in this game. You know, they've done so well to make sure that Indonesia can't find a rhythm, can't settle into any sort of passing momentum or passing rhythm in this game, and you want to make sure you don't allow them to gain any sort of confidence.
That won't fall for Didik. Here's Afriande Banga. High boot from him though.
Well, yeah, wonderful work from Alfiandra. Just keeps the ball really well under pressure. So again, picking up the second ball with Pitiwat, was able to just get a toe in.
Lovely bit of work here from Supachok. He's still going. Now Borden Pala. Oh, that was almost a brilliant goal. An excellent save from Nadeo. But boy, we would have been gushing had that gone in.
This guy's quality, Nadeo. He's keeping Indonesia in this game. But Supachok once more picks it up, spins away, 1, 2, 3 pirouette, and then that presence of mind. He draws defenders in towards him, creates a bit of space for Bodin. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, this is beautiful from Supachok. This is a move that deserved the goal. Bodin looking to try and just curl it in towards that far post. Wonderful save from Nadeo.
He was the third choice goalkeeper coming into this. Amazing. Didn't start the first game, was only came on when Imando had an injury in the warm-up. And he's been brilliant ever since. Here's Wiratep.